my name's Jodi, and my journey started because I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I always seem to get invited to these wonderful alcoholic parties. I was telling when I first got in here, Masha goes, God, I hope people show up. I said, is the alcohol free? She goes, yeah. I said, they'll be here. As Masha said, I did hire her, and she's a brilliant, brilliant woman. I've never met anybody that conceptually creates from scratch, and I will forever admire her talent. I was in advertising for over 20 plus years, and about 5 years ago, 2008, I lost my position as divisional president over 5 states. I lost that due to my alcoholism, and I moved back to Michigan to start my own agency because at that point there was hiring freezes everywhere. No one was hiring anybody. And I thought I might as well start my own agency. I have no money, I have nothing, but let's give it a shot. I have nothing to lose. I can't go any further than I am. So I did that for about 7 months, and I still wasn't willing to accept my alcoholism. That the problem is maybe not everything around me, but it's with me and my alcoholism. So in November of 2009, I took the hardest step that I've ever taken in my life, and I accepted and asked for help for my alcoholism. And it was about 6 months into my recovery. I was driving up north to visit a friend that let me live in her foreclosure house because I had nowhere to go but that, an air mattress, and my 3 dogs, and I still get quite a bit emotional about it because that's someone in my life that didn't judge me and just said, do what you gotta do. And I think it was hitting that rock bottom that gave me the courage to say, I don't want to lose no more. And 6 months into my recovery, I was driving up north to visit her, and I was worrying about, oh my God, how am I going to pay rent tomorrow? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Oh, you're such a, how could you screw up your life so bad? So I was in all this self-regret, and all of a sudden, I know it sounds corny, but I heard the words, let go, be. And at that moment, I don't know, you know how sometimes you just have these aha moments? And that was it, and I realized that I can't even appreciate the good in my life right now because I'm so far into tomorrow or the past that I can't even see the answers right now. And I had no idea what I was going to do, but I trademarked the slogan, let go be. And for the first time in my life, I never did a plan, a budget plan. I never did a plan. What's it going to look like in 5 years? And I just said, I got to trust this process. And I find the more that I just trust in things and keep doing the right next thing, it's all going to work out. I started creating jewelry for Let Go Be because, and I call it active jewelry into better thinking. And Masha's heard this. I tell people, I have this crazy neighborhood and you never want to travel it alone. My mind tells me that I'm not worthy, you're not doing anything. And I turned that around, and that's what created the jewelry process and the thought. I started to put up billboards. I had no money, but thank God I know a lot of people in the industry that gave them to me very, very cheap, so I've been blessed. And I kept sitting there, I said, I can't put these up. Who am I to put up a billboard, and who am I to sit there and say, pay attention to my philosophy, it's really good. And one day in a car, I actually had just a bracelet on, and I told myself, every time I have a thought like that, I'm going to switch it over, and I'm going to change that negative thinking into something more positive, because it's the act of doing. I can sit here and think and think and think, but it's when I make that action step to say, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to change my perception. I tell everybody it's not that I have an alcoholic problem, I have a disease of perception. My perception's off all the time. Because you may be thinking something, and I'm looking at you, what are you saying about? It's like, get out of my way. And amazing things has happened since I started Let Go Be. But the one thing I do want to say is the answer that I tell myself anymore when I'm in self-doubt, fear, and anything, the question is, why not me? You know, I'm my own limitations. And it's become, I'm happier than I've ever been in my life. And I don't look outside for my happiness. It comes in with me all the time. I look at my part in every situation. And if you want to know more, I mean, I can teach all these things because I've had to go through them. But I will end with this because, Masha, I'm way over her 2 minutes. But I am just blessed to be here and blessed to be a part of Masha, and this woman is going to rock Ferndale. So if anybody has any questions, I'm over there, but Let Go Be continues to guide me. And real quick, my bracelets have made it as far as Haiti. And if I would have never thought 4 years ago that I would receive a picture of dark-skinned hands with all these rubber bracelets on that I just give away, and to show me, they said they needed that slice of hope, and to thank you, so they made that, and that's what it's about. I just want to make a difference. I say it maybe one bracelet at a time, so thank you very much.